What's up? What's up? What's good? What's good with y'all boys, man? Damn, we are 41%. We're gonna have to make it through, man. And I do apologize. I was supposed to come on a little bit earlier, man, but I had to cop. I had to cop up, man. And we're getting low, so pour this bitch up. Yeah, man, we was getting low, so speaking of that, man, I might need a bev in this, man. But what's going on with y'all, man? Hope y'all doing good. Need a bev. I'm definitely gonna need a bev. For sure. For sure. You know? Hopefully y'all doing good. You know, we're having like a late night sesh, late night convo, just to talk with the boys, man, talk with the people, because we all need this sometimes, we all try to, we get too caught up in the bullshit, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we grinding, bro, regardless of the fact, man. But we could just talk about certain things just so when we get back out in the battlefield, at least you're not, we're not aiming off the hip. You feel what I'm saying? We're not aiming off the hip. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. So I'm gonna let y'all pile in here though. But hopefully you guys are doing good, feeling good. It's always good to come on these lives. I'm being so serious, man. Like it's therapeutic for me, damn near, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's therapeutic. Cause, bro, certain things, man, I don't think a lot of people get. I'm just gonna be real. I'm just gonna say it. I just feel like certain things that I talk about and certain things that I see, a lot of people just, they don't see it, and that's okay. You don't see it, that's fine. But I'm just not gonna act like I don't see it because you don't see it. See, this is the game that we cannot play. This is the hopscotch shit that we're not about to do. Just because you can't see it don't mean you're a bad person. It don't even mean you're anything. It's just that you're not seeing it. So with that being said, you can move along. But see, people don't want to move along. They want to stick around and deteriorate and separate and cause confusion and cause a lot of havoc. A lot of people want to do this. You probably know people like that right now, right? That has come in. They know they shouldn't be around you, and they have every reason not to be around you, right? But somehow, some way, they're still around you, gang. How does that work? You know what I'm saying? How does that work, gang? I'm just being real. Just being honest. Feel me? Same me, you too. What's up, G? Shout out to y'all boys, man. Daisy, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all new, double tap. You feel me? Appreciate it. We ain't asking for too much on this side. So appreciate y'all, bro. But just really let that sink in for a sec, bro. I just named everything that somebody shouldn't be sticking around with you for, but yet they're still sticking around you. You know what I'm saying? Hana, what's going on? Hana, what's good? Like, just be honest though. You feel what I'm saying? And we're gonna be discussing not rushing the process. A lot of us want to rush it. A lot of us want everything right here and right now. And it's like you're missing the best part, bro. It's like the process, man. I'm being real. Blueberries, man. Sour, low key. I'm just being honest. A lot of motherfuckers rather just want it and not work for it. Want it and not have the benefit of like, damn, like I really grinded for what I wanted. And you all know it doesn't come overnight. We all know this already, bro. Success is never overnight. It seems like it's overnight because the person that was doing it, he was doing it every goddamn day. From the outside looking in, you think it's overnight, but it wasn't overnight. It wasn't overnight. It took some time. He wasn't rushing the process because Rome wasn't built in a day. He was actually building the foundation. He was actually trying to conduct a formation to where when he built it to the final tippy top, he knows for a fact that at the base of the structure that nothing could destroy it. That's like a little nugget, you feel me? A little knowledge for the brain, because we need to have a dominant structure, a dominant formation. Without nothing dominant at the bottom, forget about the top. If the bottom isn't structured, it's bye-bye. Feel me? Just like doing legs at the gym. If your legs are twigs and your upper body is bigger than your lower body, it's like you're low key doing the opposite. It has to be the other way around. All right? We smoking, nigga. We gotta, yeah. You know, we dabbling. We are dabbling into the concoction tonight. You best believe. Okay. And the only reason why I bring these lives to you guys, man, because I have to have this daily reminder to myself, you know? And sometimes, like, without the camera being on and shit like that, you feel me? Sometimes, oh shit, I'm dropping the bud. Dropping the bud. Yeah, I'm saying we just can't be dropping the bud. But yeah, man, I'm dropping the bud. I gotta be cool. But I don't know, man. We all try to ignore the bigger picture here, man. And I'm the guy to be like, no. We need to talk about this. No. We need to make sure we know about this. That's the guy I am, right? I'm not the guy that's gonna be walking around like they're trying to act like it's not happening. Like I said, just because you can't see it and I can see it, don't mean it's bad at all, but I'm not gonna act like it. A lot of people are acting. There are a lot of good actors out there. Niggas is acting. Like, bro, I'm not gonna act like this hasn't. It has happened. And we gotta make sure that we're aware and we're not gonna be fooled, you know? Niggas wanna rush into everything. Marriage, rush into a house, rush into getting a car payment, rush. And it's like no one's really trying to sit down and take the time to learn something, to understand something, so you don't have to go through a certain something. That's just real. But like I said, we all have our own testimony, right? You can't really stop the inevitable, right? I'm not saying, whatever you do is gonna stop anything from not happening, but you could avoid a lot of shit. I'm saying, you can't tell me that. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, we smoking out the dongy. Shout out to Rick and Morty. The dongy bongy. We're smoking out the bong tonight. Not gonna lie. I would roll a blunt, but we trying to get in and we trying to get active. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get in and we trying to get active. But I'm kind of curious from you guys, though. Like, where are you guys from? What time is it for y'all, man? And like, you feel I want to get to know y'all too, family. Because I'm still going to discuss my topics, right? Because, guys, like, you don't want to get fooled into the illusion believing like you need to do everything right now, that you need all the fancy shit right now. Like, bro, you're literally probably just in your early 20s. You're probably a teenager. Shit, nigga. You probably even in your 30s. And it's like you're getting rushed into doing something you don't even want to do because you haven't had a set goal. You haven't had your own vision prosper for you. So I have to break that up. But I'm just being real with y'all, family. Like, I don't want y'all to think like y'all have to keep abiding by people and what they tell you to do, man. Yes, I know you're running that Reggie. I guess, bro. I'm the guy is a kite. That's what I know. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe, I don't know if you're smoking that Reggie, man. You got to lock in, gang. Can't be smoking that bullshit, bro. You can't be smoke. You listen to me, man. Yeah, you can't be smoking that bullshit. You feel me? You smoking that good shit. You can't be smoking that bullshit, gang. Okay, you can't be, bro. Because it was a long day for me. I had a day, man. I was chopping up with my guy. Like, my guy owns a barbershop. And, you know, it's cool to network with people, too, man. A lot of us are staying in the crib all day. You know, Dirty, I remember you, gang. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Glad you in the chat, gang. Of course I remember you, Brody. But it's always good to network with people, man. And a lot of us miss opportunities just because, you don't want to go outside. Or, I don't want to deal with a certain individual. Or, I don't. Like, you just cut off all your blessings, bro, just by not going out of yourself and just trying to be, just doing stuff different, bro. I don't know, man. Lately, like I said, lately I've been on a vibe where it's like, you need to do things for yourself and do it because you love it, not do it because someone else told you to do it. Like, we're not moving like that anymore. Niggas have been doing that before, and it's a time to switch it up. It's time to change the game. Because, like, I'm going to tell y'all this, like I've been telling a lot of other people for a while, bro. If you're not willing to sacrifice things that you want in your life to grow, and you're not going to cut out certain things to make it grow, then you're not ready for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That comes with friends, family, situations, bro. Right? People that are not believing in you. People that say they believe in you, but they really don't believe in you. They're just saying that just because they want to say that, but they're not really rooting for you, you know? You have to be very aware of these people, because if you're not aware, they will deteriorate your goals and your fucking vision. And you guys think it's all fun and games until it's not. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Gotta hit this mug, you know what I'm saying? Sheesh. Y'all know them bongs, man. When you just get that rip, you know what I'm saying? You get that rip. Ah, can't even stop him. It's Dante. I like your poster in the back. Oh, bro, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. Bro, I'm a huge Tupac, man. Like, I don't like saying fan, like I'm a huge supporter, but like Tupac's that guy, bro. And Jordan, I don't know if you talk. I have Jordan there because that's just the last shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of iconic moment in history. You feel what I'm saying? But bro, I appreciate you, brother. How's your day going, bro? Hopefully it's been going good, man. You know. But let's just be real with ourselves, fellas. Like, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of things that we have to get accomplished and get done, and we're not gonna get it done if we're too busy worrying about the outside naysayers and what they gotta say about us. You know what I'm saying? And that's good, dog. Hell yeah, pretty good. Good. Where are you from, bro? And where are you tuning in from? I'm kind of curious because you know, man, I like meeting new people, bro. I like just chilling on my vibe, bro. Talking to new people, man. Just it's never wrong to do that, you know, because like I said, our words go a long way, man. And I'm starting to realize this each and every day, man. I'm really trying to like soulfully, like really put this in my in my habits, you know, my daily routine. Like, bro, like little things that I say and little things that I do for people, I don't realize how far it really goes. You know what I'm saying? Like helping homeless people or just like giving them free shit, you know, just being a nice individual, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's crazy. You're not in a small town in Texas, bro. I live in San Antonio, Texas. I'm in the city, bro. I'm not in the countryside. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the countryside, bro. In the countryside, gang. Not in the countryside, but I'm familiar with it. I'm from Pennsylvania. That's my original habitat, you know, the countryside over there. But that's crazy. Yeah, you in Texas, bro. I'm out here as well, man. Texas is big, man. I be feeling like hella people meeting on this shit. Texas, Austin, Corpus Christi, H Town. You know, met a few Dallas cats, a few Dallas, but that's cool, bro. I subbed up. I like your motive. Yeah, man. We just trying to be a cool, calm, collective, conscious, you know, just trying to just let people know what's going on and not let people get freaked out, you know, or like get overwhelmed or like start having a race of their blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yo, like we're the ones that are doing this, right? We are the people that are manifesting our life every day. So it's like, why stress about it and worry when you could be the only person that's doing like you're gonna be the person that's saying what's gonna happen and it's gonna happen. You realize that? Oh shit, my mom almost caught me watching you. I gotta go. Oh shit, man. Well, you good, gang? All right, damn. Niggas be dipping and hoping. You know what I'm saying? But just be genuine, guys. That's the biggest thing I feel like when it comes to you as an individual. Don't worry about trying to become the fastest growing person. Because 9 times out of 10, bro, when you're trying to do it the fastest, it's not gonna last very long. Like if you're trying to do it as a quick scheme or like a quick come up, you know what I'm saying? That you trying to do it in a way where like you don't have to go through the bullshit. You're gonna go through all the bullshit. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you're trying to avoid all the bullshit. That's what niggas do. Like fast way to get rich, or the fast way to make 6 figures, or the fastest way to get abs, or the fastest way, fast. Everyone wants the fast route, right? But no one's gonna take that dedicated time to be like, let me actually learn this skill in and out, and then let me get back to you. Because a lot of us really don't trust the process because you want to rush it. Is that just me? Is that just me or that light just turned on? You know what I'm saying? Peace out, bro. Pray for me. All right, bro. Peace to you, brother. I'm glad you tuned in anyways, man. That's the biggest thing. But I just want you guys to have that motive for yourself, bro. And just have that mindset. Because a lot of people are not going to sit down and just explain it to you like this. Because they rather just talk to you about nonsense. Like, I don't really give a fuck about the albums coming up from these celebrities that are not really bringing value to the community. I mean, what is that going to do you? It's not going to do you any good. It's not going to do you good at all. So why worry about that? But they want you to be on that. They want you to worry about that because they don't want you focused on you, right? The whole point of this reality, right? This so-called life you live in, it's like everything you're doing is for yourself because you want to help everybody else, right? You want to give everybody the luxury of everything that you want too. But how can you give it to everybody else if you don't even have it? These are like key points in your life that you have to remember. Boy, that thing is going crazy. I don't like flickering lights. But you have to really keep this in mind, you know what I'm saying? And have that mindset and don't shift it because a lot of us do drift, right? Outwriting the Devil by Napoleon Hill is a great, phenomenal book. I recommend a lot of you guys to read that. Like, I don't even like reading books like that. Cause books sometimes be trying to drift you in the wrong direction. But that book is a great, great book that a lot of people should read. A lot of people should read because a lot of us do drift, right? A lot of us say you want to do one thing and then you start doing a whole different fucking chapter. Like you just said you were gonna do that, bro. And it's like, how you gonna become successful if you can't even say the things that you say you're gonna do and do it? It's like that's not adding value. That's removing value, if anything. How you adding? That's not adding at all. So I just want you guys just to keep that mindset and just not let that type of mindset leave your sight because I promise y'all, bro, like a lot of these females, bro, and we're getting into like a lot of the biometrics of everything because there's a lot of shit when it comes to this, not rushing the process, but like females rush to get married and some dudes aren't ready and then divorces happen because they're not financially ready, right? But they like the idea of it. They like the idea of getting the ring. They like the idea of the wedding ceremony. They like the idea of the honeymoon, but they don't realize what really comes with all that type of like all that. Like that comes with a lot, gang. But if you're not aware of yourself and you're not really trying to see the best in the situation or see the best out in your life, you're going to fall for the bait. Why wouldn't you? Because you don't know yourself. So, of course, you're going to go for anything outside of it. Come on, gang. Stop playing with me, bro. Like, let's just keep it a stack. They can show you anything. They can fool you with anything. Get you to believe their stories and anything because you don't even know yourself. Because a lot of us, and it's a change, right? That's all you gotta do is just flip it, just focus on yourself and do homework on yourself. But a lot of motherfuckers will not sit here and say, "Hey, like I actually want to take time to do homework on myself, bro. I really want to see what is it about me that makes me get triggered. Like, what is it about me that gets me so happy, or what is it about me that gets me so upset, or like anything like that." Because when you start to do that, bro, you'll start to really start being on top of your own mindset. And when you do that, bro, no one could defeat you at this point because you defeated you conquered yourself. But that's the hardest battle, right? That's the hardest uphill. That's like the hardest battle that everybody faces, that a lot of people run away from, and a lot of people don't want to talk about. It's facing yourself. Because who else is you do? Who else are you gonna like lay down with? And yourself. God is with you always. We know this. But there's no other avatar, right? There's no other person around you but yourself. 90% of the time, unless you're a hoopty, unless you just like hooping, hoop day, you know what I'm saying? Hoop day, you know what I'm saying? Like the hoopty, you know what I'm saying? Unless you like to do that shit, nigga. Other than that, like I'm by myself right now, gang. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want you guys to remember, like, you have to have the drive. You have to have the desire. You have to have the type of mindset to not care anymore, bro. Like, a lot of this shit, bro, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, you could obtain it right now, but you care too much about what they're gonna say about you, right? You could literally get your goals done and some. You get your goals done times infinity, but you're just caring what the other people are gonna say about you. So by you doing that alone, that's taking up a lot of energy and a lot of space in your temple. And you guys have no idea. You guys think it's a joke, right? You guys think like, oh no, bro, like Freddie, that's just bullshit, bro. That's not true. Man, Freddie, like, that's not true, gang. Bro, just the thought of it, they're living rent-free in your mind. The thought about it, like, that's terrible. You can't care what motherfuckers think. You can't care what they're gonna say about you. You need to just live it and do it and be about it. And that's the end of it. You don't have to do too much. You don't gotta do too much, bro. I don't know. Niggas be doing too much, bro. Like, if you don't want to do that, then don't do it. If you're gonna do that, then go ahead and do it. There shouldn't be a confusion, right? There shouldn't be a like, that's it. But if you don't know yourself, if you don't know yourself enough to like realize like, all right, bro, like I just gotta focus on me. And I know for a fact that she got me, gang. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh my God. Listen, y'all. You know how we do it in here. That shit got me, nigga. Oh my God. But let's just keep it real. Let's keep it a spade, bro. Just like, Don't get fooled with the bribery. A lot of motherfuckers got rushed into having kids, got rushed into marriage, then they got divorced. Now they have to deal with the fucking the child support, right? I guess that's what it's called, right? Paying that, you know, because they rushed it, right? They didn't think it through. They just were in the feelings. They were just based off their what? Emotions and not thinking logically on the situation that they were in. The key word is they because it takes two, not one. But sometimes it only takes one to really sit and think and realize. But if you're not able to think that far ahead, then them damage is gonna be done to you, regardless of the fact. Okay, I'm just being real because we all do know to a certain extent what we are and what we stand for, but a lot of us get caught up in that loop. Like, well, she gets the benefit of the doubt. She gets the benefit of the doubt, but then she just starts doing things that isn't benefit or and ain't beneficiary, and it's like, well, you're still giving her a benefit of the doubt because you don't have the mindset of this sticking to you. You know, bro, she fucked me over. Move on. No, no. A lot of us do the opposite. She fucked me over. Let me try to find ways to not lose her instead. What? Let me hit the bowl, man. Cause we in a rush right now. We in a rush. Oh, I need a girl. I need a. I need a. Oh my bro. Whoa. Be cool. You feel what I'm saying? Let me hit this jump, man. Double tap the screen if y'all have it. I'm just being real, bro. Oof. Yeah. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. That shit smacked me, gang. But I'm just being real, bro. Why do we waste our time so much? Why? But when it comes to the money, it comes to God, it comes to the goals, it comes to what we need. It's like we all start doing like the look around. We're like looking. We're like doing. We're doing the look around. Why are you looking around? You know you got to get it done. Pull out. Look. This is real shit. This is live too. Look. Pull out the laptop. This is real life. Look, pull out the laptop and just get it done. Review. Do whatever you got to do. Whatever it is you do. I don't know. But when it comes to that, a lot of us get scary. Like, you don't know. You're like, well, I don't know, man. You're like getting a little nervous because it's hard, right? Yeah, see, the hardest thing is getting our life together. That's the hardest thing. I feel like it's easy getting chicks, bro. It's easy, man. Like that's something that's so below us, y'all. Like we need to get past this. Like I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like you need to talk to females, right? You need to be around women because it's always good to have feminine energy. It's a very beautiful thing. Like I promise you. Just that energy, it just feels nice. Don't get it twisted. Don't you ever get it twisted. But at the same breath, I don't know, man. It ain't really worth the whole hassle getting to know things and interrupting your schedule because work needs to be done, bro. You feel me? And a lot of us do get caught up in the distraction. I get it. You see a beautiful goddess or you see a beautiful queen, you see a beautiful individual, you see somebody that you like. You're like, damn, bro, like, damn it. You feel what I'm saying? You even saying it, God damn it. Because it's like, here we go. But at the same time, bro, it's like, you gotta focus, bro, because they may not be good for you right now. You might think they're good for you because they look good for you. Come on, bro. I'm trying to get past that. Like in my journey, what I need to get past is the looks part. That's the part that's pissing me off. Cause it's like, why these women or why people in general, guys too, doesn't matter. Like, why are people like either for like a guy's standpoint, they're handsome, from a woman's standpoint, right? They're beautiful, right? They're gorgeous. Why is it that the ones that look the best are always the worst? It's annoying. But that comes with the game. That comes with discernment, right? That comes with spiritual practice because You can't go based off how they look and what they present themselves as. It's the spiritual entity inside of them is what you should be really worried about. Or wouldn't really say worry about. I would say be watching, because you don't know. You don't know somebody's intent. You don't know what they got behind them just because they look a certain way. I'm telling you right now, bro, the girl might have big titties and the girl might have the biggest ass of your motherfucking life. In fact, bigger than Nicki Minaj, right? Bigger than Megan, even though that's not even, you know what I mean? Okay? You know what I'm saying? Bigger than all of them. And it's like, it's not even about that either. That's even the crazier part. But whatever, right? Like, sidebar. But you think she looks good for you, right? Whole time, bro, she's just gonna drain your whole life away. But you're not gonna care because you think success is getting women. That's when you really got the game fucked up. But they want you to rush into it. No. Let's get into it, bro. And if you don't have kids right now, you need to keep it that way for a while until you are ready for it. Because I have people that I met in my life right now that have had kids that weren't ready for a kid, and well, shout out to them having the kid. Shout out to the baby because the baby made it, but they weren't ready for it. So now they have to deal with the consequences of not being ready for it. You feel what I'm saying? Now they have to work overtime. Now they have to put their life on overdrive because they weren't really responsible. And these are things that a lot of us will avoid if we just stick to our guns and stick to our morals and stick to what we believe in and not let other people try to dictate our life. It's not just for women. It's just for life. Going down the wrong path, hanging around the wrong people, and not doing the right things, man. Just being on an accord and not thriving in it, just staying on it, not going forward, not even going, but you're just staying the same. And I'm doing shit different every day. I be trying to mix it up every day the best way I can. Certain things in my life, like talking to people, going out in public more, saying hi to people more, stop being in my shell so fucking often, stop being a bot. You guys know the terminology, a bot, nigga, a bot. Yes, I said it, a bot. Niggas be acting like they're real robots. Not even saying, no, they're like real robots. Like, I'm talking about, like, look, I'm talking about, like, you say hi to them and don't even look your way, bro. They're just like they're programmed that bad. They're programmed that bad. You be like, hey, bro, what's going on, my G? Nigga be like, you're cooked, bro. Like, no, you're not real. And you're not gonna tell me otherwise. You're not real. But you might think he's real because he has a head and he breathes, breath stink probably. You think he's real, but he's not. So this is what I'm trying to tell you, how to be very aware of your surroundings, bro. A lot of niggas are really not gonna tell you these things because they want you to rush into everything. Let's bring marriage up, for example, and I have nothing against it, but I'm bringing it up because I have something to say on it, obviously, okay? The partner part, no problem. You got to find your person, right? But the papers, we need to talk. That's what I'm against, okay? The ideology behind the marriage part. This is what I don't fuck with because we all know about it. It's all about money. We all know the deal here, nigga. We all know. Let's just keep it real, bro. I want to marry shorty. Well, you got to get a ring. Then you got to go through these people. You got to set up the wedding. Do you know how much money? Like, I'm talking about money you gotta spend. You might be in debt, nigga, and you wouldn't even give a fuck because you're getting married, and that's fine, right? You get married, half the family come, half of the family friends come, half of the people that you never even met in your family even come, nigga. Half of the niggas that don't even fuck with you come over. Like, you meet certain people you never even met in your family come, who the fuck is this? Like, you don't even know half these people, and they come. Marriage is over, wedding's over, and then you have to deal with it. Now you have to deal with the consequences after. Everybody else basically went in for spirits and hookah hanas and maybe some free maybe some free food, smoked up, nigga. I'm just being real, bro. Yet they have never texted you a day in your life. Yet they have never even been like, hope everything's okay. And they know you exist. Don't act like you don't act. See? You see what I'm saying? That acting is outrageous. Don't act like you don't see me. Don't act. Because when you're acting, you're literally lying and posing and doing this shit to yourself. And you're just making me laugh even more because I'm the one viewing it from the outside. Stop acting. Okay? So I'm just being real. So when it comes to the marriage part, right? When it comes to marriage in itself, it's like, it's cool and all, bro, but everyone has a belief, right? I'm not here to force anyone to believe shit, nigga. Believe what the fuck you want to believe, nigga. I could care less, bro. But I'm gonna be real, marriage, nigga. I don't believe in signing papers. I have to sign papers. Now I'm cooked. I mean, I've been cooked from the gate. Man, bro, that boy got me. Look, I've been cooked. Eat these blueberries on y'all. Listen, I've been cooked. We've been cooked since birth. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on now. The Akatsuki, that's crazy. You got that, man. I got a whole like, y'all see it, man. Y'all see it, man. Y'all know, man. We stay like that. So that's fire. But that's crazy. You have that, man. I got the whole arm done. It's straight anime, gang. So that you in here for a reason, gang. Y'all see that, man. We stamp it, bro. We stamp it, nigga. All right. But let me read your thing though. There's like money makes the world go around. That's facts though, nigga. The money, man. Y'all see over here, man. The money. I'm gonna keep pointing it out. So I'm gonna keep doing it, little by little. Looking at your forehead protector reminds me of the very first Kono Shido VI5, the first Okage. That is. Oh my god, that's crazy, bro. Well, I'm glad I was able to help you remind you of that, man. But I don't want y'all to get curved off track, man. Like, I don't want y'all to just like think like y'all are behind or some shit. Like, nigga, I'm 23. Y'all can say whatever you want on that being 23. But I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, we're not even in our prime. If you are 18, if you're between 18, this is real shit, actually. If you're between the age, because below 18 don't count, nigga. If you're between the age of 18 and 30, bro, you need to be cool, bro. Like, you need to just realize, bro, like, you're gonna make the mistakes. You're not gonna make right decisions, probably. You're gonna make decisions that's probably gonna set you back a couple steps or two, but that's not the defining part of you. That doesn't define you. Just because you made a wrong decision, just because you made not the right one, doesn't mean you're the bad one. It just means that you're just learning along the way, but it had to happen anyway. We're not even trying to rhyme, but it's just true. Like, even though you didn't want it to happen, but it happened anyways, but it was meant to be this way because now that you went through it, now you know how to operate through certain things in your life after the fact. Now, if you didn't go through that, you wouldn't be able to operate the way you are. So it's like, you have to view it like that. And that's where perspective comes in. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't have a good perspective on life is going to kick your ass. I'm being real. A lot of us view the bad part on life a lot. You know what I'm saying? And we get it, because shit happens, bro. Yeah, it does. But I don't know, man. We got to be on some shit where it's like we got to be bigger than that. We have to be bigger than the fact, because a lot of us really do submit ourselves to the bullshit. It's hard out here, bro, when you have no one to talk to, right? No one's trying to get to know you like that, right? Everyone thinks you're a weirdo because you don't believe what the fuck they believe in, right? A lot of motherfuckers gonna try to test your dumb shit, and you can't be the dummy. You can't be the guy. You can't be the puppet like this. You can't be moving like that, because that means they got you. That means they're able to control you. I'm down there. You're back, gang. All right, gangy. But let's keep it a spade, bro. We need to just remember that we are the people. We are the ones that decide what goes. But it's hard to do that when you have niggas that are gonna dumb play you and dumb clown you and try to play you like you don't know shit. That's why I don't have niggas around me. Like, I don't like having people around me, bro. I got a roommate, but even then, bro, it's like I'm trying to, you feel what I'm saying? I'm just doing my thing, bro. That's all I'm doing, bro. That's all I can do, because You don't owe nobody shit, and they don't owe you shit, bro. You just gotta focus on yourself, continuously grind, y'all. Because I'm telling y'all, man. Listen, y'all. This is my full belief, right? And I'm grinding, bro. And there's a lot of shit I'm working on behind closed doors. Y'all have no idea. There's been a lot of demons that I've been fighting, bro. And there's been a lot of things that I've been battling myself that I'm overcoming and dealing with. I'm fighting it, bro. I like it's not a game out here, bro. You feel what I'm saying? We good. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna act like, oh my god, it's over. Cause it's never over, nigga, regardless, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta love you have to, this is the warrior spiritual side of yourself. Like, you should know this, man. You know, and that's the cold blooded, like that's like the thing that separates the regulars from the chosen, you know, like the greats from the regulars, right? Or the greats from the average, or the chosen people, or the chosen ones from the NPCs or the average, because you realize, like, no matter how many times out the entity, right, or life, or anybody's gonna come in your way and break you down, you're always gonna find a way to come back up and fight it off and become even stronger than before, because you understand the alchemy, right? You understand the science, you understand the biochemistry of it. You're not just gonna be a bitch. You're not gonna be a bitch ass nigga. Like, oh my god, you're not gonna be a bitch nigga. You know what I'm saying? You make, all right, that's a bet. You know, you. But this is where the humbleness and this is when the growth happens. You know, that's a bet, nigga. All right, y'all got me in the first half. Word, heard you. You got me, bro. You got me. That's a bet. But you just come back better. You just come back stronger. You just come back well more sufficient. You come back well formatted. Why? Because you took the time. A lot of motherfuckers don't take the time. And they don't come back well formatted. They come back unformatted as fuck, non-structured, and in fact, worse than they fucking left. And then they wonder why they're like, you feel me, dog? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. So just don't overwhelm yourself in this part, man. Don't overwhelm yourself, because these females, man, I'm just speaking for females, because we men in this here. We men in here. Like, these females will have you think like you're not doing well enough, or people in general will have you think that you're not in the right state of mind or in the right spot in life. Whole time, bro, you're exactly where you need to be, because you're learning. Life wouldn't make sense if you weren't learning. I'm learning every day, bro. I'm learning certain things that I didn't even know about, bro. And it's like, damn, bro, like, there's this barber that's my age. I'm 23, bro. He's 23 as well, bro. Owns a barber shop, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that you start have perspective on. It's like, damn, bro, like, it's all about information, though. You just miss out on information. That's all it is. That's why information is very important. That's why a lot of people underestimate information. A lot of people just laugh at information because they think it's a hoax and joke. Whole time, it's like, that's the difference that's going to separate you from the average, and then from you and the greats, because you're doing the complete opposite people don't want to do, the extra work, looking at it more time of the day. You guys feel me, bro? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, obviously, a lot of us go off proof, right? We go by visualizations. Like, if I was in a Corvette right now talking the same talk, I bet you $1 million right now, I would have probably, I'm gonna be real. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, this is, and I ain't trying to be funny. Like, it's not even bad, but like, I promise you, there'll be probably like 50 to 100 heads in here just because I'm in a Corvette. But I'll be talking the same talk. But just because I'm in a Corvette, there's more people. Why? Because they're not drawn to my word. They're drawn because of the fact I'm inside a Corvette. Or maybe I'm wrong, right? I could be wrong too. It doesn't mean I'm right all the time. But I'm just giving you guys the illusion factor of this material world and how people operate and why they do things they do. I'm just being real. I promise you, if I was in a Rolls Royce, there'll be probably 50 people in here, bro. I promise you. But just because I'm not, and just because I don't have any like valuable items to give out. A lot of people have that mindset. But if you realize that everything is rich within and none of the material matters, like this grinder don't matter, this lighter don't matter, even this phone don't matter, because we understand that it was spiritual first before the material, right? It was spiritual before the physical. So it's like, while we're experiencing the physical, we will forever return back to the natural state, which was the spiritual, no matter what the case is. So it's like, a lot of us get here as an earth. And, you know, a lot of us do forget, like, damn, like, I'm using these things to help me grow, but I got to remember that it's not everything. The weed even is everything. Like, even like this, like, even though it comes in the Canis Major system. But it's like, listen, even though the weeds here, like, right? I put this in this little cup. I usually have it in a baggie, but I put it in this cup just because like it's cool to hold it to the tree of life. You feel me? But like, bro, like, even this, like, since we're down here in the physical, right? Since we're down here in the physical, it's like everything only appears this way because we're down here. I promise you, when you go up, it doesn't appear this way. I promise. Oh shit. I promise you, when you go up, as in higher vibration or higher frequency and shit, it's not gonna appear this way. It only appears this way down here because we're in a solid state. Okay. And on top of that too, I've been like finessing YouTube like with the live, and I've been able to like go on my laptop and go on TikTok on my laptop and play certain videos for you guys through my laptops, and I wouldn't get anything from it. So it's like, it's kind of cool to do that just to show you guys certain videos and to speak on certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, I had a dude, right? And I'll get into this in a little bit, but I was talking about like Lil Tony. And we all know about Lil Tony, bro. Lil Tony had that whole altercation with these Asian niggas up on a mountain in California, bro, doing a music video and shit. And it's like, it isn't anything new, but it's a new perspective. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? This is nothing new, but it's a new perspective from a new individual just to show you how real it is, right? This isn't anything new. This been going on. This been happening. But it happened to Lil Tony. And it's like, when you really look at his testimonies to the fact, right, he turned into the Bible, turned to Christianity. Shout out to him. I'm not a Christian, right? But shout out to him, because regardless of the fact, it's better than going their way. Why? Because obviously they're trying to take as many souls as they can. You got to remember, man, everything's material. Everything's for the money gain. He was in a McLaren, he said, bro. He never known how the doors open before, bro. Like, when you're not used to that lifestyle, that does give you a little rush. You have big chains on and shit. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, you low-key having that image that a lot of motherfuckers are really trying to chase and really trying to put on. And it's like, that's cool and all. But the idea I'm trying to give you guys on this topic is that a lot of motherfuckers don't remember spiritual warfare. A lot of motherfuckers don't remember the fact that it was spiritual law first. So they get blinded by the material. So when it's flashy in your face and it's flashy in your eyes, right? Like when it's flashy in your face and flashy in your eyes, it's very, very hard for you to like decipher, like, should I take this deal? Right? Should I should I should I really like transfer over? But if you're not aware of these things, then it's gonna be very hard for you to decipher whether or not you want to stay on the side you're on or not. And that's how they get motherfuckers. But Lil Tony's real to the fact. Look, I'll show y'all right now. We coolin', man. We just, like I said, don't rush the process. Y'all don't even give a fuck. No niggas in here, I just wanna show y'all this.
Encounter with the devil?
Look.
Yeah. I didn't even know about that. Can you like,
they booked me for a photo shoot. This what made me start getting into God right before I got locked up again.
Yeah.
This how I knew God was talking to me though. I was straddling the fence still on belief. This is why I was telling you I didn't know what to believe because I was getting into all the spirituality. I ain't know what to believe, and God sent me a real encounter, so I went up. I got booked for a photo shoot. They took me all the way up this mountain. I was on top of the mountain. We finished the photo shoot. They have OD cars. They got a 3-seater McLaren. They got a Ferrari. And I'm asking them, like, how y'all get all this money? How y'all do this? They like, we do demonic rituals. I'm laughing. Like, no, you don't, bro. I'm like, how you get this money? Don't put me on. I'm trying to get like y'all. Like, no, we do demonic rituals. I say, so what type of demonic ritual? He say, the Illuminati never talk to you. I'm laughing. I'm still laughing at him. Like, bro, you playing a game. Like, why y'all playing with me? Stop playing. Like, how y'all getting this money? He like, bro, no, for real. Leonardo DiCaprio do all the initiation. I'm like, who is that? What is you talking about, gang? He was like, he giving me a list of people who all did it. I'm gonna keep it PG-13. He was basically saying, either you let them peg you or you do oral. And you'll get whatever you want. Tell them what you want. If you want to be the next big
This
athlete,
is crazy, bro.
whoever, I can take you to somebody. And all you gotta let them do is just do what they want to do to you just for a night. Do some gay, basically do some gay. That's what he was telling me. I'm like, hell no, you playing, man. You playing. So I'm still not trying to believe this. And he like, this when they get to laughing, they like, oh, we need to take him to the booty club. Stop playing.
Booty club.
Bro, I can make it happen. Now, while they doing all this, I'm trying to call my Uber. We on top of the mountain though. I don't got no service. I'm like, all right, I see which one you working with. They take off. The people who book me, they take off. Like I tell them, I'm like, all right, y'all can take me to y'all Korean barbecue. I'm telling them this. Because they were telling me, they was like, when I start calling my Uber, my flight was finna take off. They was like, man, your flight finna take off anyway. Let us just get you a hotel and you can come get some food at our Korean barbecue. I'm like, at first I was like, nah. But then I ain't had no service to get downstairs. Get down the hill.
Right.
So I'm telling them, take me down to the bottom of the mountain. When I'm not telling them this, but in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna let them take me to the Korean barbecue. Then when we get down there, I'm just call me an Uber and go. So I tell them, like, take me down to the Korean barbecue. They're like, okay, smooth, good, okay, boom. The people who booked me left. After they leave, I'm in the car with the other dude that they called up to have a photo shoot with me or take pictures, because he come up and he like to take pictures with celebrities to make them look like he was rich or famous. I get in the car with him in the 3-seater McLaren. This man, as we going down, see, on the way up, we go all the way up, like in a swivel, like all the way around the mountain. Yeah. On the way down, we take a right. So he not going the same way that we came up. I'm like, what the hell? So then that's what I try. I'm like, okay.
It's ridiculous, man. Like, bro.
I want to go get some McDonald's. He said, we're not going to take you to get no McDonald's. We spent all this money to get you up here. This face change game. In front of me, you see Venom? Like,
yeah, like
Spider-Man?
Yeah, from Spider-Man.
Kind of like that. It wasn't like OD, like long, like veins, OD long got his face. It was probably about this wide. Like, face changed. I'm like, what the? Like, it's probably about like right here. Like, all I can say, bro, it was like, kind of like the Sandman. Like how you'll see somebody morph into something. Yeah, it's like that. It threw me all the way out. I'm confused now. I'm like, okay. I didn't know how to get out of the car. I would have been got out of the car. We in the 3-seater McLaren, so it's like a button you gotta push to get up out of there. Gotcha. So he backing in. Now he backing into somebody driveway. He smack our mailbox. So now he hit the button and he get up out of there. He hit the button to get up out of there. I see the button. I'm getting up out of there too. I hit the button. Guess what? It's a mailman come out of nowhere. I run up to him. I'm like, hey, bro, let me get in the back of your truck. He looking at me like, okay, no. I look at him. I'm like, bro, just let me get in the back of your truck, bro. Please, just take me down to the bottom. Please, just take me down to the bottom. It was God. He took me down to the bottom. Like, if I were him, I wouldn't have took me down to the bottom. Some random trying to get in the back of my truck. Yeah. He took me down to the bottom, and I called an Uber, and I just left. The whole thing was just, like, I felt it in my spirit. As soon as I got up to the top of that mountain, it was something awesome.
Something wrong.
Yeah. And I've never seen no motion like that. Like, where I'm from, like, 100,000, that's smooth. Like, we hunt, that's hood rich. You get you 100,000, you up 100,000, get you a nice car, a little spot, you good. Yeah. These folk have real money.
So you knew, like, based on their stats, that there was something wrong?
It wasn't even that. It was the fact of how, when I got up there, first of all, that whole mountain just felt funny. Then, when it was time for me to go, it started kicking in. When I was trying to get my Uber, and I seen that they had me at the top of the mountain, no service, no nothing. And they came up here. Out of everybody, they came up to this one spot. I'm like, man, hell no.
You knew something was off.
Yeah.
It's crazy, because you even then, like, you knew from that moment, like, man, I can't be doing that. Even before you were fully submitted to Christ. And now looking back on it, it's crazy how, like, the devil will overplay his hand. And then you, like, literally, this guy's like, you do demonic rituals and it's, like, normal. And you're like, what? That's crazy. And now you're serving the Lord. And you're just like, dude, these guys, I think there's a big encouragement there just to let, like, our battle's not against flesh and blood. but against principalities. And I really believe the devil's overplaying his hand now. And
he definitely is. He definitely is. That's basically what I was saying, though. I just wanted to get my testimony cut. The reason I'm telling this story is because it comes from me. Like, where I'm from, I ain't gonna say necessarily believe in the devil, but we don't really pay attention to the devil. Like, it's not big. We trying to get some money and stay out of the way. That's it. Get some money, get fly, stay out of the way. You know what I'm saying? For me to actually see that in my face, that's what made me know that the devil and God was real. But that's what made me start to understand what is the real God. Since the devil real, what is the real God? I was done it 2 years ago, but that was like a year and a half. But within this year and a half, that's what's been getting me closer to God. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you saw the darkness.
I seen it,
and now you're in the light with Jesus.
This is why I have to use my influence for good, like how you doing, because the only thing that's important is winning souls.
You had an encounter with the devil?
Right.
I didn't even know about that.
Okay. But long story short, man, it's just like we have to remember, bro, that despite what it is and how we view it and what they're telling us, is that there's people out here that want everything you have, and not just physically, but spiritually. This is just his testimony to the fact. That was just something that one of my viewers wanted me to touch base on and talk about, but that's just still a real, that's real. There's a lot of celebrities that have to go through that sacrifice and they turn, and he was just able to walk away from it. A lot of your celebrities are not able to walk away from certain things like that because the money's in their face. And like he said, $100 grand in the hood is pretty good money, right? Like, get you a nice little hoopty, man, get you a nice little spot. But like, when you're dealing with people that are like dealing with them, you're dealing with the people that are dealing with them. I repeat, you are dealing with the people, right? The middleman that's dealing with the head, right? So he said 100 grand in the hood is pretty good money, but to them, they're dealing with real motherfucking money. So it's like, these people are not to be fucked with, because you have to remember how they're getting the money and where they are getting it from, and who are their supplier that's supplying them. You see what I'm saying? So for him to break that down like that and say that, it's pretty real, because it's like, at the end of the day, bro, like, a lot of these motherfuckers have money but are not doing nothing good with it. Nothing good with it, bro. So he was able to walk away from it. A lot of your celebrities didn't walk away from it. Like the Baby didn't walk away from it, and Big Sexy Red didn't walk away from it. Cardi B didn't walk away from it. Nicki Minaj didn't walk away from it. Justin Bieber didn't walk away from it. B Diddy didn't walk away from it. Kevin Hart didn't walk away from it. Drewski didn't walk away. A lot of motherfuckers didn't walk away from the deals, and now they have a platform. Still respect their grind. Still respect what they did. But they got fooled. And this is what the devil loves and has us do a lot. Get fooled. Shout out to Lil Tony, though, man. That's all the deep talk, man. Like, this shit's real. You feel what I'm saying? It's real. Motherfuckers don't want to believe it's real. But nigga, it's real. It's very motherfucking real. Very motherfucking true. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I didn't want this live to be a long one or anything like that. You feel me? I like the real ones to stay in here, man. You feel what I'm saying? I really don't want to make this a long one, but I want you guys to remember, man, like, we're not in no competition with one another. We're not in a race with nobody, bro. We're not trying to get to the next journey faster than somebody else, because this is your journey. This is your life. This is something that you want to grow and you want to prosper. Like, you want to grow this shit, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I'm tired of being sick and tired, man. I'm tired of doing the same shit. I'm tired of living the same. So I've been on a whole different wave and a whole different thing, just doing stuff different, getting a different result so I could change where I'm at in my life. That's what a lot of us should be focused on. It's hard, I know, bro, especially when you're by yourself, especially when you don't have family around, especially when you don't have someone you can just talk to and just let out all your let out what's on your mind and your thoughts, and someone could just sit down and really listen to you and not just have their phone in their motherfucking hand and just act like they're listening and put their head up like this and look back at their dumbass fucking phone. Like, I'm talking about real people that are sitting there and listen to every bit of words that you're saying. Those are motherfuckers that are very rare these days, right? I get it. That's why Sometimes when I come on here, I want to stay on here for a little while. I get it, 'cause a lot of people don't have that person they can sit and just talk to. A lot of niggas have fake people acting like they listen, and the whole time it's like this. Yeah. Right. Like, you're not listening, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. You don't have your whole attention, and that's what a lot of people lack: the attention span to really sit and listen to one another. Not even trying to be that guy, but that's for life, period. A lot of people are trying to do other things rather than listen when it's time to listen. There's a time to speak and there's a time to listen. You feel me? These are one of these times that I have to speak and you have to listen, but there's times that I have to shut the fuck up and listen and someone else has to talk. It happens. You got no one to use it. That's all. All right? But it's a little late, so I don't want to go too late and too far, man. I just want you guys to have this back noted for yourself, man. Just don't rush anything, bro. Like, if you're not where you want to be right now, bro, just steady focus on what you like, steady focus on how it's going to get it monetized, and focus on what's going to help you grow and prosper. Literally everything else is just extra shit that you think you need just because of propaganda that you know you really don't need at all. You think you need, but you don't. What you need to do is get closer to your spirit and your soul. What you need to do is get closer to that spiritual world. Why? Because when you come back to the physical, everything's going to clock and make sense. So that's what I feel like a lot of people should start doing. And that starts with you just connecting and breathing and connecting deeply. That's all. And I got to do this homework myself. I got to do the inner work myself as well each and every day. That's a fact. All right. But that's really all I got for y'all tonight, man. That's not really too much. When I come back again, I'll have more topics to discuss. But for right now, just be smooth with your process. Don't rush it because there's no need to in the first place. All right. Peace, prosperity, and abundance upon you. And I'll catch you guys in